Welcome, everybody, to the Jokebudd football show. I'm your host, Jokebudd, the one and only. Week 3 is in the books. Another good week, strange week. A lot of ups and downs, roller coasters, some upsets I didn't expect, but that's the NFL, and that's fantasy. I went 1-3 in my 4 leagues, so not a good week for me. So we're back at it. Looking forward to week 4, which we're in now. I believe on Thursday, Jacksonville takes on Cincinnati. So 2 young quarterbacks going at it, dueling. So we'll see how that goes. Let's start off with the injuries from week 3. Khalil Mack has a foot. Rob Gronkowski has a rib. Jamil Dean has a knee. Derwin James has a shoulder. Quentin Nelson has an ankle. Kwity Paye has a hamstring. Sterling Shepard has a hamstring. Darius Slayton has a hamstring. Blake Martinez has a knee. James White has a hip. Terran Armstead has an elbow. Juju Smith-Schuster, a.k.a. my guy Corvette, has rib injury. A.J. Brown has a hamstring. And the surprise of all that really hurt my fantasy teams, Dalvin Cook was inactive with an ankle injury. These can affect your personal teams just like they affected my fantasy teams. Just so you know, it's week 3 going to week 4. My Colts are 0-3. No, I'm not okay. I am not okay. My Colts are 0-3. I have an issue with that. It's a lot that needs to be done. They deactivated Marlon Mack. I think more touches are needed for Jonathan Taylor. Sprinkle in a little Nyheim Hines. So we have a lot of revamping to do. Our offensive line looks shot. I don't know what happened, what's going on, but we have a lot to fix. I am not okay. My Colts are 0-3. Off the injuries, we're going to go to my scores versus the true final scores. Let's start off. Week 3. Carolina, Houston. I had it 21-17 for Carolina. The true final score was 24-9 Carolina. Washington football team at Buffalo. I had it 17-34. True final score 21-43. So it's still a beatdown like I thought. So it's even worse. But yeah, Buffalo is riding high right now. Josh Allen's looking like an MVP candidate along with Matthew Stafford. Don't forget about Patrick Mahomes. It's only 3 weeks in. Chicago at Cleveland. I had Chicago 14, Cleveland 30. True final score was 6-26. Something of what I expected. Baltimore at Detroit. I had it 28 Baltimore. Detroit 20. True final score was 19-17. This was a game that Detroit had. The effort was not the issue. Just left a little bit of time on the clock for Lamar Jackson to do his wizardry. And then Justin Tucker, Hall of Fame kicker. He'll be in second after Adam Vinatieri, of course, and 66 yards record. He's just that good. Next was Arizona at Jacksonville. I had Arizona 27, Jacksonville 14. The true final score was Arizona 31, Jacksonville 19. They were scaring me for a second, the Cardinals were, but they got themselves together. Defense turned it up, and they took care of business. Los Angeles Chargers at Kansas City. I had LA Chargers 20, Kansas City 34. Truth final score was 30 for the LA Chargers, Kansas City 24. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Herbert is for real. He's proven it. We have to start taking him serious now. He's a true franchise quarterback leading that team, and it's going to be tough. LA Chargers look a tough out. I know Derwin James went out. Hopefully, it's not too serious. I hope he gets back. He's been dealt with a lot of injuries already in his early career, so I hope he can get back. But LA Chargers are for real, and Justin Herbert is the real thing. New Orleans at New England. I had New Orleans 24 to New England's 20. True final score was 28 New Orleans, New England 13. New Orleans took care of business like I thought they would, so a little better than I thought. So good for them. Atlanta at New York Giants. I had Atlanta 21, New York Giants 24. True final score was Atlanta 17, New York Giants 14. Thankfully, Atlanta eked it out. They're struggling. They're really struggling without Julio Jones. I thought I could expect more out of Calvin Ridley. I think they're doubling him, and they're just channeling and chancing Kyle Pitts to do whatever he wants. But there's no factor back. Mike Davis is doing what he has to do. I'm thinking that Marlon Mack requested a trade, so don't be surprised if Marlon Mack is traded to Atlanta. They need some more burst. So I don't know if it's gonna be Marlon Mack, Jordan Wilkins of our team. We got a stable of running backs, starting caliber running backs who can find homes and be productive. Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. I had Cincinnati 21, Pittsburgh 27. True final score was Cincinnati 24, Pittsburgh 10. I never seen this coming. This was odd. Tyler Boyd mentioned that he felt like the Pittsburgh Steelers gave up. I think so too. The offensive line for the Pittsburgh Steelers is just not giving Big Ben enough time. And even when Big Ben has enough time, it's looking like he's struggling. I hope he can muster through the season and make some out of it because they have a talented team. So it's on him and it's on the O-line. And TJ Watt not being there shows a lot. He's a game changer. Like I said, he's a game changer. Indianapolis at Tennessee. You know what happened. I had the true final score at 23. Indianapolis, Tennessee 31. True final score was Indianapolis 16, Tennessee 25. It was an up and down game. We had our chances. The Colts did. Couldn't capitalize as usual. So back to the drawing board we go. Tennessee wins. New York Jets at Denver. I had New York Jets 17, Denver 24. The true final score was 0 for the Jets and 26 for the Broncos. 26-0. I didn't see that coming. I thought they would muster up some point. So Denver's rolling. They're doing what they have to do. They're beating opponents they're supposed to beat. So can't ask for no more than that. Miami at Las Vegas. I had Miami 16, Las Vegas 28. True final score was overtime. Miami 28, Las Vegas 31. Las Vegas is finding ways to win. They are finding ways to win. Derek Carr is proven. He's proven it again. He's just getting these wins. Tampa Bay at LA Rams. I had Tampa Bay 27, LA Rams 23. True final score was 24 Tampa Bay, 34 LA Rams. What a game. LA Rams is here for real. The defense is solid, super solid. Matthew Stafford like he's having a bunch of fun. They got Deshaun Jackson out of all people running down the field, catching bombs like old times. Cooper Kupp looks amazing. Robert Woods still sprinkled in there. Darrell Henderson was inactive, which hurt one of my fantasies, but they still mustered up enough. Sonny Michel gave them good effort, so they're rolling. They are rolling. LA Rams are rolling. Seattle at Minnesota. I had Seattle 26, Minnesota 27. True final score was Seattle 17, Minnesota 30. Good contested game for the most part. Minnesota started to separate themselves and get into a groove, and they couldn't be stopped. So Seattle, Minnesota was 17-30, Minnesota. Green Bay at San Francisco, the Sunday night game. I had Green Bay 24, San Francisco 21. True final score was Green Bay 30, San Fran 28. Came down. They left too much time on the clock, I guess. 37 seconds left with no timeouts. Aaron Rodgers discount double check, did what he did, and here we are. Got them a W. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. That's why he gets to do what he does. Monday night, Philadelphia at Dallas. I had Philadelphia 21, Dallas 27. True final score was Philadelphia 21, Dallas 41. It was a beatdown. Dallas looked good. Dak makes the difference. They're rolling. Zeke was rolling. Pollard was rolling. They could get whatever they want. It was just their night. it was just their night. And that's for the week 3 scores. So we're going to go to the week 4 projections. So let's start there. Jacksonville at Cincinnati. I have Jacksonville 14, Cincinnati 24. Joe Burrow continues to roll. He has Jamar Chase. They have a connection already. For all the things that were made about Jamar Chase early, he's corrected it if it was ever needed corrected. So Joe Mixon gets the carries. They run through the run game, and everything plays off of that. So I don't know for sure if T. Higgins is going to be available. So watch out for that on your fantasy teams and keep a close eye on the availability of T. Higgins. Washington football team at Atlanta. I have Washington football team at 23, Atlanta at 20. I think Washington does what it needs to do to eke out this win. That all needs to be said there. I think it's going to be a tough fought game, but I think they win 23-20. Houston at Buffalo. Get ready for another beatdown. Houston has 16. Buffalo has 34. Buffalo is rolling. Detroit at Chicago. I have Detroit on revenge mode, 27. Chicago, 17. Carolina at Dallas. I might have Carolina with 20, 28 for Dallas. So Carolina has 20. Dallas has 28. They win. Dallas is going to continue to roll. Indianapolis at Miami. It's a trap game when you get to Miami because everybody likes to party and have a good time. So hopefully they go down there focus and we eke out this win. And I have Indianapolis at 24, Miami at 20. Cleveland at Minnesota. I have Cleveland at 23, Minnesota at 20. I think it's going to be a hard-fought game. I think Dalvin Cook comes back. It's going to be a run game and defense game. So it's going to get very ugly. True old-school football. Cleveland wins 23, Minnesota 20. New York Giants at New Orleans. I have the Giants at 17, New Orleans at 27. I think Jameis Winston continues to show that he's the QB1, and they win the games they're supposed to. Tennessee at New York Jets. Tennessee Titans will win handedly, 28 to New York Jets 14. The Jets are still finding themselves. Got to get healthier. Elijah Moore is still hurt. So once they get more weapons, it's just not their time. They got to learn. You know, you got to put some skin in the game. Just like myself, put some skin in the game, pay your dues, you'll get there. Kansas City at Philly. This is the revenge game for Patrick Mahomes and company. So I got them winning 34 to Philadelphia's 20. Arizona at LA Rams. I have Arizona at 24. LA Rams at 28. It's going to be closer than a lot of people think. It's a divisional game. So the Rams eke out the 4-point win. Seattle at San Fran. I have Seattle at 27. San Fran at 24. I think Russell Wilson gets it done. It's going to come out to a last-minute field goal, and I guess Seattle winning that. Baltimore at Denver. Baltimore looks ups and down to me. I had them riding high into the playoffs, but we'll see. Hollywood Brown got to catch the ball. He left a lot of touchdowns on the field, so I think he'll correct that, but I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Denver is going to make less mistakes, and they have the defense that can contain Lamar Jackson. Not stop him, but contain him. So I have Denver at 27, Baltimore at 23, especially with Denver being at home. It's going to make a difference. Pittsburgh at Green Bay. I have Pittsburgh 17, Green Bay 30. Green Bay is about to put the beat down on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, it looks like an identity crisis. I don't know what's going on there. The offensive line, like I said, with Ben. So they have a lot of figuring out to do, but I think it's against the wrong team. I think Aaron Rodgers and company comes in there and rolls on them 30-17 in favor of Green Bay. Sunday night, the homecoming for Tom Brady, the GOAT, a.k.a. Boogeyman, a.k.a. the Ageless Wonder. Tampa Bay wins 30 to New England's 14. It's not going to be close. Monday night, Las Vegas Raiders at the LA Chargers. I have Las Vegas at 24. I have the LA Chargers at 30. The Chargers get the win because they're at home, and I think they just do a little bit more than enough. Mike Williams playing out of his mind. Of course, Justin Herbert has arrived, so I think they do just enough to win. 24, Vegas, 30 LA. We're going to get into the power rankings. All the power rankings have changed. We're going to start from the top. Matter of fact, we'll start from the bottom. Let's go with 14. Dallas stays even at 14. Dallas Cowboys. 13. San Fran falls to -5 slots to 13. Denver +1 to 12. Arizona goes down 1, even though they won. It was still a shaky one over Jacksonville, so they go to number 11. Number 10 goes down 6 spots to Seattle. New entries, LA Chargers at number 9. Tennessee goes up 3 to number 8. Green Bay goes up 2 to number 7. Baltimore goes up 1 to number 6. Kansas City goes down 3 spots to number 5. Cleveland goes up 1 spot to number 4. Tampa Bay goes down 2 spots to number 3. Buffalo goes up 5 spots to number 2. They're rolling. And LA Rams goes up 3 spots to number 1. So from top to bottom, we got LA Rams 1, Buffalo 2, Tampa Bay 3, Cleveland 4, Kansas City 5, Baltimore 6, Green Bay 7, Tennessee 8, LA Chargers 9, Seattle 10, Arizona 11, Denver 12, San Fran 13, and Dallas 14. They change every week, man. They change every week. That's why you got to love the pro football. Got to love the NFL. Week 3, top 5 fantasy stars of the week. Please check your injury reports. You don't want to be like me, wake up in the middle of the morning and you got to shape shift everything and end up 1-3 like me. So we're going to go with the top 5 fantasy stars of the week. Then we're getting out of here. Quarterback, we got number 1, Josh Allen. Number 2, Matthew Stafford. Number 3, Justin Herbert. Number 4, Tom Brady. Number 5, Kirk Cousins. For the running backs, we have Najee Harris, number 1. Kareem Hunt, number 2. Ezekiel Elliott, number 3. James Robinson, number 4. DeAndre Swift, number 5. Wide receivers, we have number 1, Devontae Adams. Number 2, Mike Williams. Number 3, Cooper Kupp. 4, Justin Jefferson. And number 5, Emmanuel Sanders. Number 1 for tight ends is Dalton Schultz. Number 2 is Tyler Conklin. If you don't know him, tight end from Minnesota. Number 3 is Mike Gesicki. Number 4 is Travis Kelce. Number 5 is George Kittle. And the top defenses was a tie for number 1 with New Orleans and Denver. Number 3 was Arizona. 4 was Cleveland. And number 5 was Dallas and Cincinnati. Thursday starts Thursday Night Football. You got Jacksonville and Cincinnati. Should be a good game. Hopefully it can be a shootout. I got a couple people in fantasy, so here we are. We're going to keep rolling. I'll see you weekly on the Jokebudd Football Show. And if you have any questions, comments, or answers, please let me know at Jokebudd Show on IG or Broken Studios 1 on Facebook. And until next time, you can find me somewhere broken. Peace. And go Colts.